Morning all. I just thought I'd share a couple of videos that we're now starting to record, basically to show different aspects of some of the tools that we provide and set up and configure. And a lot of the time it's about getting the most out of the tools you probably already have. And one of the tools at the moment that we're clearly finding a huge take up is our phone systems that incorporate web meetings and web conferences, all built in for free. So many of you will be using Zoom. And if you've noticed that on the Zoom free tariff, calls last a certain amount of fixed time, and then they end, and then you have to start again, or you go to a paid model. Our cloud-based systems include web conferencing for free, and you can sit on for as long as you need to with whomever, and it won't cost you any extra over and above what you pay us per month for the actual phone system itself and the calls. So what I'd like to show you today is a little extension of that, and what we also have built into the phone system is the ability to have chats, and you can use those chats to add a chat facility into your website to make it easier for your customers to engage with you, especially at the moment where meetings face-to-face are few and far between. I don't know about you, but I found the numbers of calls that I'm having to sit through at the moment and host in a web format quite tiring. You've got to be, presenting at all times. It's a different sort of thing as opposed to being able to, in a table of 10 or whatever, sit down and sort of take a break, ease back a bit when you're doing the video calls at the moment, especially if you're doing 3 or 4 a day. By the end of the day, you realise that was tiring because it uses a different sort of energy. So we're using the chat facility to engage with potential leads and enable them to talk to us live. So if I can just share one of my screens at the moment, I'm going to share one of our web pages, one of our websites, and allow you to see what I'm talking about as far as the facility. So hopefully now you can see our corporate web page. This is our main web page, not our services and repairs, but more the IT support web page. And what I've done, I've created 2 links within our 3CX phone system. One to enable people to liaise directly with reception without necessarily having to lift and make a call. So it's about making it easier for your customers to make light inquiries without feeling that they're going to have, a salesperson jumping down their throat or being all over them. Because basically people just don't like it. You may get an end result out of it sometimes, but getting to that point, you may just cheese them off a little bit. So we're making it really easy for people to be able to contact us. So we've got one link that we've taken from the phone system and embedded it here so you can talk to reception. If someone wants to come straight through to a consultant and make inquiries about business services, that's not necessarily something that I want them to have to go through hoops to do. So we've given them a direct click and connect to a business consultant. So if I click on this link now, what you should see is fires up a live chat and talk. So I'm going to put in here, my name's Dave Smith, and it wants your email address. I know I'm talking to. So I'm just going to put dave@tesco.net, and I'm going to start a chat. So if I just drag this over, won't let me move that. So if I just share my other screen, I'll show you what I then see. And by the way, I'm doing all of this presentation through our phone system. I'm not having to use any third-party tools. I'm using our phone system to record and make this video live, unedited, so forgive any mistakes, but hopefully you're getting the gist of this. So now I'm sharing my second screen, and hopefully you can see my 3CX control panel here, and you can see I've got a live